Alright guys, my bad. I realized my hand was in the way of the palette when I was emptying out the glaze onto the ornament. So I'm going to try a different technique. Videoing is not my forte. So at any rate, going over a marbling technique, and this is the Anchors Away and Key Lime Pie. So that's what that looks like. We did a Jumpin' Jelly and Color Purple. We did the Galaxy and Pool Blue. So that's what that one looks like. Alright, we're going to leave those there because they're still pretty wet. So another color combination that I thought would look really cool is the Till We Meet Again and Old Yeller. So these two I felt like would be a really neat color combination. So choose something high in contrast, and you want to just fill up your glaze palette. Fill one about full to 3/4 the way full, and then the other one about half. Contrasting color on the top. I don't think it really matters if you start with light or if you start with dark, vice versa. So the idea here, I'm going to see if I can get this a little bit better of a shot here. So the idea here is that you want to take your brush and just kind of scoop in to the glaze and kind of pour it out. This is sitting at an angle here. And then take your brush and just kind of help to spread it to the edges so that it can start pretty evenly instead of one big pile towards the center. That way you're going to get a nice even pour as well when you start to do your dripping. Alright, once you've got that, then go ahead and let it run. And I'll just start choosing a direction based on the way the glaze wants to run. Let it try to run down the leaves. Be careful if you're holding it over top of other ornaments or other pottery. Just kind of turning it and letting it do its thing. You can kind of give it a tap and it may go a little quicker. Turn it back the other direction. Oh, I like this one already. I think that's going to be a cool one. Trying to go around the hole if possible. Alright, once you feel like you've gotten pretty good coverage around the ornament, then what you're going to do is take the remainder of the color here and lift up, and then dip in, and then just do a tapping and just a drag. So you want to tap and do a real light drag over the top. So I'm scooping my brush underneath to get the underneath color, and then as I lift up, I'm grabbing the top color as well, and I'm just tapping around the hole to get a nice thick coverage around the hole. And then I'm going to do the same thing around the side, so that as I paint around the side, it's dripping and creating that beautiful marbling technique that we see on the top as well. And then just pat that around. You know how sometimes when you brush over edges, it can pull the glaze away from the pottery because the pottery starts to become wet, and we all know that trick of tapping and letting the glaze kind of set up and then take a nice light brush and smooth it out. Letting the glaze build up around those edges is important. And experience will tell you how many coats is 3 coats based on how long you've been doing this, but really 1 good full well and about a half of another around this bad boy. It's going to give us 3 good coats of paint, and maybe even a little bit more. It might be 4, but 3 or 4 isn't gonna really make a whole lot of difference when doing this technique anyway. Alright, once you've got it tapped out, and just double check your edges then, and I leave that sit. I'm gonna hold it up so that you guys can see it, but I would normally leave that lay until it was ready. But there we go, marbling. And that is Till We Meet Again and yellow, oh, Old Yeller. And these are Gare colors, so we just switched. But at any rate, I hope that's better. Thanks, guys. Merry Christmas.